Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. I know it's been a long day. It's great to be kicking off yet another auto show season right here in Los Angeles. We all know that good things can come in small packages. We certainly proved it 5 years ago when we introduced our current generation Elantra right here at the LA show. It brought mid-size interior space, refinement, and design presence to the compact segment like never before. Later, in Detroit, Elantra took home the North American Car of the Year award. And then it proceeded to break all sales records on its way to becoming our best-selling model. Today, we're here to unveil the all-new 6th generation Elantra, a vehicle which raises the bar in every single category over its highly successful predecessor. But first, let's put that launch into a broader context by addressing some recent headlines that may be on the minds of many of the media here today. 2 weeks ago, in Seoul, Korea, Hyundai's global leadership team, led by our Vice Chairman, E.S. Chung, announced the global launch of a separate Genesis luxury brand. This decision clearly has considerable implications. First, it sets the stage for us to compete head-to-head against the world's most esteemed luxury brands, with award-winning expansion of our product lineup well beyond what we have now with Genesis and Equus. We'll compete with innovative products, of course. That's a price of admission in those segments today. But also with equally groundbreaking ownership experience initiatives. We'll be introducing 6 new models to the Genesis brand with a distinctive design language. We tipped our hands to this direction with the recent preview of the Vision G concept car. This Genesis family will all feature dedicated platforms and powertrains, intuitive, human-focused technologies, and a convenient, hassle-free ownership experience. And these great products are all arriving over a 5-year period, beginning in 2016 through 2021. So it's a very exciting time for us and for our U.S. dealers, who are working closely with us to jointly develop a comprehensive rollout plan for the Genesis brand. We'll be sharing more details with all of you about the Genesis brand at the North American International Auto Show in January. Now, something else this new Genesis brand strategy does for us is to better crystallize the vision for our primary Hyundai brand. We need to expand our Genesis brand while at the same time remaining very focused on and protecting the core customers who have made Hyundai such a great success in this market. We are in the midst of celebrating a series of landmark milestones for the Hyundai brand. Last spring, we celebrated our 10th anniversary in U.S. manufacturing with over 3 million vehicles built here so far. Just last month, we sold our 10 millionth Hyundai in the United States. And next year, in February to be precise, we will mark our 30th anniversary on these shores. It's been a remarkable journey. And when you step back and ask, how has Hyundai done this? Well, you can't help but sense a powerful force at play. That force is the Hyundai customer. They've played an essential role, not just as our owners, but as brand advocates, and in effect, our business partners who are continually inspiring us to find newer and better ways to delight our customers. Disruption, of course, is the catchphrase of the moment in the business world. But the bigger disruptor is not us. It's the consumer. It's the way they behave and the rapidly changing society in which they live. By listening to them very closely, we've made choices that sets Hyundai apart from the competition and allows us to more consistently meet and exceed consumer expectations and needs. We brought head-turning design to the mass market. We made amazing quality standard. In fact, Hyundai now ranks #2 in J.D. Power's initial quality study among non-luxury brands. It's ahead of Toyota, ahead of Honda, ahead of many other world-class competitors. And 2 of our models, Accent and Tucson, were recognized as #1 in IQS in their respective segments. We've rapidly democratized premium technology, making them available to the mass market, including first in segment safety, infotainment, and convenience technologies. You'll hear more about these impressive disruptor examples in just a few moments from Mike. This calendar year alone, Hyundai has collected a trophy case full of awards for delivering products that are not just best in segment, but they represent the best value as well. I'm especially proud of our Santa Fe scooping up the award for full-size CUV at the Texas Truck Rodeo. Believe me, if a Hyundai CUV can win in Texas, we can win anywhere. So this is disruption Hyundai style. It is who we are. We're inspired by our customers. We're going to continue to raise that bar with the most aggressive product launch schedule in Hyundai history. 10 all-new or significantly enhanced vehicles arriving in the next 36 months. The first of those 10 launches is the all-new Elantra that you'll see in just a moment. It goes on sale in early January and will be launched nationally with great fanfare on Super Bowl Sunday. We see this as a perfect alignment of the stars for Hyundai. As the official automotive sponsor of the NFL, Hyundai will be simultaneously celebrating both our 30th and the Super Bowl's 50th anniversaries in a very, very special way. We'll have 4 commercials making their debut on Super Bowl Sunday, including a launch spot for this all-new Elantra. That's how important this launch is to Hyundai. Let me back that up with a few figures that may surprise you. Elantra is the 6th best-selling car in the entire world. More than 10 million Elantras have been sold globally over the last 25 years, over 2 million in the US alone, which makes it our best-selling model. Today, we're going to continue to build on that amazing legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you now the all-new 6th generation Hyundai Elantra.
This. And this. Ooh, look. This. 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 No way, this? Yeah, this. Check it out. This. Not this. This. Can a compact car have all of this and more? You have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new 2017 Hyundai Elantra. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and Chief Design Officer, Peter Schreier.
You know, This is always the best moment for us designers to see our baby unveiled. And it's a very important one for us, an important pillar for our brand. For 25 years already, the Elantra has been a key measure of our progress. As our biggest success worldwide, Elantra is truly the heart of the Hyundai brand. And during every generation of its evolution, it has demonstrated the optimism of Hyundai. The very successful fifth generation Elantra won millions of fans by embracing eye-catching design in a family sedan. For this next generation, we have taken our very popular Elantra into a new, much more dynamic realm. A high deck contributes to the car's aerodynamic proportions, which brings a lot more tension into Elantra's silhouette. And thanks to a wider body, Elantra's proportions have a better stance, making it more grounded. Dynamic wheel arches enhance the car's athletic stance and highlight the 17-inch sport wheels. And looking at it head-on, the signature hexagonal grille connects Elantra to the modern Hyundai family. Its dynamic personality is also defined by slimmer headlights and striking vertical daytime running lights, LED, for an alert expression. And functional air curtains reduce aerodynamic drag in the front wheel well area. So clean controlled surfaces accentuate its higher, slightly larger proportions, which allow for more interior space. In fact, the EPA classifies Elantra as a mid-size sedan. Always important to me is the harmony between exterior and interior. The generous width of the instrument panel provides a feeling of roominess, and all buttons and controls are grouped intuitively by function. The center stack is angled toward the driver at precisely 7 degrees, so for perfect ergonomics. Everything is at hand. And altogether, the all-new Elantra builds on the Hyundai legacy of continued advancement and progress by bringing new confidence and sophistication into a very important segment. The all-new Elantra reflects a wider range of drivers' personalities and lifestyles. And this is why we gave it a sportier character, like a coupe. I call it a sport sedan, and we are all very proud of it. And now, to share some of the engineering advances, please welcome the Vice President of Corporate Product Planning at Hyundai Motor America, Mike O'Brien.
Thank you, Peter. Hyundai, as many of you know, is not a company that settles for incremental changes. We strive for giant steps forward with every new product launch. This sixth generation Elantra is packed with innovations designed to delight the wide range of customers who made this model so successful, from millennials to baby boomers. Millennials come to Elantra seeking efficiency, smooth integration with their devices, and the technology that makes life more enjoyable. Many Elantra buyers will also be baby boomers who want to downsize from big family haulers, but still want all the refinement and content they've come to love. Women of all ages have driven a large proportion of Elantra's success. They were very much on our minds as we developed class-leading safety advances and our integrated memory system designed to accommodate both large and small drivers with greater ease. To delight them all, we began with the vehicle's body structure. Our engineers have more than doubled the use of advanced high-strength steel. This advanced material now comprises 53% of the overall structure. We've also increased the use of structural adhesives. In fact, we're using more than 40 times the adhesive in the all-new Elantra. So why is that important? As a pilot myself, I can tell you the way an aircraft is put together is something you can feel. The recent transformation from riveted aircraft structure to bonded construction has been remarkable. Structural adhesives used in airframe joints represent one of the most advanced and safety-critical applications of these adhesives. The high tensile strength of modern airliners like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner It's due in a large part due to their large-scale adoption of these structural adhesives. Today, airliners designing using fatigue load analysis to identify stress points, and advanced adhesives provide for additional strength. That's why you feel that structural integrity at 40,000 feet, and adhesives provide that palpable benefit with minimal weight increase. And they work just as well for our all-new Elantra at ground level. Working in concert with the advanced high-strength steel, our large-scale adoption of industrial adhesives contributes to 30% greater torsional rigidity in the all-new Elantra, and substantially more refined ride quality. There's also more room to enjoy it, with a 2.6-inch gain in rear passenger legroom and greater shoulder room for everyone. Inside this expansive cabin space, customers will find a number of exclusive features for the compact sedan category. They include thoughtful details, like display audio that features a 7-inch screen with smartphone integration, including Siri hand-free integration and Pandora internet radio. There's a larger navigation system that features 8-inch touchscreen using along with dual USB ports. And Elantra will be among the very first vehicles offered with Android Auto at launch, with support for Apple CarPlay coming in the very near future. And premium features like the segment's first integrated memory system to automatically reset the power driver's seat and outside rearview mirror positions. The Elantra also introduces Infinity Premium Audio. This 8-speaker system features the segment's first application of Infinity's Clarify technology. If you download, stream, or play music on a digital device, your music is digitally compressed to the point where you lose many of the subtle nuances originally intended by the artist. Clarify restoration technology brings music back to life by rebuilding and restoring the natural, rich sound regardless of format. Be sure to check it out in these two vehicles before you leave our booth today, or come back tomorrow for your own sound check. Elantra also gets the next generation BlueLink system with features that include remote start with climate control, destination search powered by Google, and the ability to control many functions with Apple Watch and Android Wear. Other segment disrupting features include HID headlamps with dynamic bending capability, which direct the light beam in response to steering input, LED door handle approach lights, and the segment's first hand-free smart trunk release. Elantra also offers heated front and rear seats and dual-zone auto temperature control with automatic defogging. But perhaps the most impressive of all the advanced safety technologies offered in the 2017 Elantra. With these advances, we anticipate the all-new Elantra will receive both the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus and the NHTSA's 5-star safety rating. This is the first vehicle in its segment to offer automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. The system alerts the driver not only when to brake for stopped vehicles, but also for a pedestrian in the vehicle's path. If the driver doesn't respond, the system will automatically apply emergency braking. But this is just one of the safety innovations you expect to find only in more expensive vehicle segments. Elantra also offers lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and lane change assist, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, smart cruise control, high beam assist, and a backup camera with dynamic guidance. We think this all-new Elantra will be the safest compact car in the market. Finally, you'll find some very impressive advances under the hood. We've developed 2 new engines, each delivering greater efficiency. Our SE and Limited models are powered by a new 2-liter engine that achieves up to an estimated 33 combined mpg when mated to our next generation 6-speed automatic transmission, which retains positive shift points our customers expect. Our Eco model, which joins the SE and Limited later in the spring, will be powered by an efficient 1.4-liter engine that utilizes turbocharging and direct injection for torque-rich performance. And to further enhance efficiency and driving fun, it's mated to our 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. This Eco powertrain delivers an estimated 40 mpg plus on highway and estimated combined 35 mpg, which is unsurpassed in this segment. And we've got something else up our sleeve. Our most powerful Elantra Sport model ever, and details are coming your way very soon, just a little bit later next year. By the way, although it has grown in size and added a lot of great content, the all-new Elantra is actually a few pounds lighter than its predecessor. It also gains in aerodynamic efficiency with better aerodynamic performance than the Toyota Corolla Eco, Ford Focus, and even the teardrop-shaped Nissan Leaf. So there you have it. As Dave promised at the top, the all-new Elantra is larger, it's more refined, more sophisticated, and rewarding sedan filled with segment-leading innovation. And we're eager to invite you up for a closer look, but not before reminding you of one of our favorite traditions here at LA. Every year, we kick off the auto show season with annual media reception. And I'm told it's going to be a real celebration. So once again, it takes place at the Hotel Figueroa starting this evening at 5:30. So please come join us. And thank you all for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you come up to take a closer look at the all-new Elantra, please give the photographers and our guests an opportunity to take their photos.
Welcome back. I'm Kristen Burt here in the Hyundai display. As you can see, tremendous excitement around the 2017 Hyundai Elantra. We talked a lot about technology, performance, the redesign, and to take us through all of this, we've got the man that knows this vehicle inside and out. We have Mike Evanoff. He is the Elantra product manager.
Hi, Kristen, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Congratulations. How are you feeling in this moment?
I feel fantastic. Peter Schreier mentioned it's always one of the proudest moments when a designer sees their baby unveiled, and I will add that as a product planner, it's also incredibly satisfying and rewarding when you see your car unveiled.
When we're looking at such a huge overhaul on a vehicle, how many years of planning does that take?
A lot of years go into it, and I've been working, directly even more so for the last 2.5, 3 years, especially more towards the end. It gets a lot more intensive, so to speak. So it's always building towards this crescendo of the launch, and then eventually the on-sale date, which we're very much looking forward to.
Now, this is what I'm interested in because this is a very competitive class, first of all, and you also have Elantra owners that are very loyal to that particular product. Do you feel the pressure, and how do you surpass their expectation?
Yeah, I always refer to this as a hyper-competitive segment, and we wanted to build on the current generation's cars' success and push it even forward, not only for the Elantra nameplate, but also for the Hyundai brand, because this is a vitally important car for us. Over 2.6 million vehicles of Elantra sold in the United States since it went on sale. Last year, it was 31% of our total sales here in the United States, so hugely important to us. And focus on it, and as with the units of operation of the current car and the loyalty, as you say, it's being so high, we really want to not only attract those consumers as well, but also other conquest opportunities as well, because we think Elantra definitely steps up and is a very, very competitive product.
Well, Mike, a fun part of our segment is that we are taking live questions, and you are going to give us the answer. So I want to ask Marcia Banks' question. She wants to know what some of the safety technologies are available in the new Elantra, and this is a very big story with this vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the features that Elantra has from a safety technology standpoint, you wouldn't even dream of in this segment not too long ago. It starts with blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert, not only in our research, but also third-party research. When you look at demand for safety features, blind spot detection is huge, almost always near the top. And then if you step back and look at it from like a global perspective, all the features, whether it be infotainment or whatever, blind spot detection still is very high at the top of the list. Happy to report blind spot detection will be available on almost half of the Elantras out there. But in addition to that, also automatic emergency braking with segment first pedestrian detection. So it can detect cars or pedestrians in front of you and warn you at first, and then apply braking. And if you're still no response, apply full emergency braking to get you to the stop. Also, in addition, lane keep assist, which senses the lanes down the road and can actually, if you start to drift away, just a little bit of corrective steering torque to kind of bring you naturally back in. Also combined with smart cruise control, which allows you to set the cruise and basically it'll automatically detect the distance to the cars in front of you, and you can kind of relax and let all the driver assists take over for you. But you all at the same time can also take control back if you so desire.
So new Elantra owners have a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations. I know this is a big moment for all of you.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of the day.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Thank you so much. As we mentioned before, we are going to be talking to quite a few people throughout of all of this. Now we also have Dean Evans, the Chief Marketing Officer. He's going to step in and answer some questions for us. Dean, welcome. How are you feeling right in this moment?
Very excited to be launching our Elantra. it's a big day for us.
It really is, and there's a lot of exciting marketing initiatives behind the vehicle as well. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited because we're merging Super Bowl and Elantra launch all at one time, and so we have a lot of positive momentum already with the car. But when we springboard it on top of the Super Bowl, we expect really great results this coming year.
And if I heard correctly, it's 4 spots that are going to be launched during the Super Bowl for that?
Yes, the Super Bowl, we have 4 spots, one of which is going to be all about launching the Elantra. Yes.
And this partnership with the Unveil has been extremely successful. What's the feedback like from some of the consumers?
Yeah, no, the consumer feedback has been great so far. Obviously, we're, like Dave said earlier, right, the centerpiece of our whole business today is our customers. And we listen to our customers. We listen to our customers for this product. We really listened to make sure we understood really what they wanted in this next generation car. And obviously technology, as you heard earlier today, is in the forefront of automotive overall. And this car we think is class leading because we really pack in a lot of technology that has usually been reserved for premium cars all the way down now into the compact segment.
One final question, because you did talk about listening to the consumers. What was the #1 thing you heard from consumers that they wanted on the next generation Elantra?
The technology, right? You know, people are walking around with their smartphones today, day in and day out, and they want, when they get into their vehicles today, the expectation is that experience follows them into the car, and the car duplicates or parallels that same environment and frequency of how they're using their smartphones. And so we listen to customers, and I think we really hit it on the mark with that.
You certainly did. So much excitement around the 2017 Elantra. Congratulations, you bet. Now, as I mentioned before, we are answering questions live. If you do have questions, there's a screen to the left of your little monitor you'll see. That's if you're on a laptop or a desktop. If you're on a mobile, that'll be right underneath the screen. Now, I know a lot of excitement. You heard him speak just a few moments ago. We do have Peter Schreier. He is President and Chief Design Officer here at Hyundai. Peter, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yes, now we heard you talk a lot about the design.
Yeah.
What went into redesigning the 2017 Elantra?
Pardon?
What were you looking for in redesigning this vehicle?
Well, you know, the last generation Elantra was a very successful car, and we wanted to make it even more exciting and give it a more a coupe-like character, a kind of sports car-ish, you know, because we want to approach and to excite a big variety of customers and also young customers. And so I think what came out is a very nice, very sporty, a sports sedan.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. Do you have a favorite feature on the vehicle?
What I really like is the front. If you look at it, you know, the way the hood is done and the whole front with the grille and everything, the headlights, slim headlights. It gives it a very distinctive expression, very alert, and I think that is really nice when you see it coming towards you on the highway.
Yes. Well, we do have a question coming in for you. It's from Timothy Berge. He wants to talk about performance on this. Any plans to make a sportier version with perhaps the 1.6 liter and 7-speed like in the Tucson and the Sonata?
Well, a sportier version is coming. About the powertrain and everything, you got to talk to somebody who is really one of the technical people, but the looks of it is going to be very good.
I'm also hearing he wants to know if you're going to have a hatchback version of this.
It's not planned at the moment, no.
All right. You're always good to get the inside scoop because you know what's going on with the Elantra.
Sure, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Always good to see you. And congratulations on the 2017 Elantra. Now, as you can see, that we are really talking to everyone. We're getting the inside scoop. If you look behind me, too, you will see all of the press. They're getting in the car. They're checking out the features themselves, not only the technology, but the redesign. Very exciting. Looks like we have, looks like Mike O'Brien is coming in. Always good to see you, Mike.
Very good to see you.
Yes, congratulations.
I have to wait to go to a car show before I could see you.
I know, why is that?
Yeah, I only see you at the car shows.
And it's, you know, Los Angeles, Detroit, I see you in a few cities. We'll talk about today's press conference and what it means to Hyundai.
You know, this is our bread and butter. So this is our #1 selling vehicle. It's our 6th generation, so we have so many loyal customers for this product. There's so much to talk about. We have the best design. We have a very advanced design, you know, led by Peter Schreier and his design team. We have a lot to talk about in terms of body structure. So as I had mentioned earlier, We're a leader in terms of using aerospace-based catalyzed high-strength structural adhesive. So that's what brand new airliners are constructed with, and it gives them a much higher strength, much lower weight, and it gives it a much quieter interior cabin as well. So we're giving our customers better safety by using ultra-high strength steel along with these advanced structural adhesives, and we're giving them a much better ride and a quiet ride as well as a safety rating. So we expect to get an IIHS rating of a top safety pick plus, which is the very highest rating offered by IIHS. And also by the federal government, the NCAP ranking, we're expected to get a full 5-star rating, the highest rating available from the federal government.
That's really exciting news because I know a lot of consumers want that peace of mind, and that's really important that Hyundai is delivering that.
Yes, keep in mind that many of our buyers are families and they want to make sure they have good protection as well as good value. And we have a lot to talk about in the value department too. So we have 3 new powertrains. We have the Eco powertrain that will deliver a combined EPA fuel economy of 35 and over 40 in terms of highway fuel economy. So big story there. We basically match the brand new Honda Civic, and we do it with a great looking car. We also have our core 2-liter powertrain, which offers 33 combined MPG, and then later we're going to have a sport model come out later next year, and that's a little bit of a secret now, so I can't give away everything, but let's just say it'll be the most powerful Elantra ever.
You know, there's such a huge story with the Elantra and so much excitement around the brand. Congratulations. I know you guys put in a lot of hard work into that.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Good talking with you, Mike. Yes, in just a moment, we have President and CEO Dave Zukowski. We've got a lot of questions to ask him, not only about the Elantra, but he mentioned that Genesis brand. Let's see what we can get out of him. Dave, so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good. You know, big story today with the 2017 Elantra. There's a lot of pressure in this segment. How do you feel?
I feel excited. I feel really good. The previous Elantra was a fabulous car, and it was our #1 best-selling model. It really changed the way people thought about compact cars. And saying that, I will tell you that in every way, this car is better. And it's just night and day different, better car, and so that's really important. It's very rich. It's a very rich-looking car. Its vehicle dynamics are absolutely tremendous. Its styling is very rich and elegant. The technology is something that you expect to find in a premium vehicle, and now you're finding it in a compact segment. So we think it gives an awful lot to everybody, and we continue to think it's going to be the #1 volume vehicle for us going forward. Very exciting.
Yeah, huge milestones for the vehicle, and I also see 10 vehicles in the next 36 months.
Yeah, we're going to be busy. We're going to be awfully busy. So we're in the process of rolling out the Genesis brand in the U.S. over the next 5 years. We've got 10 new products coming on the Hyundai side, so it's going to be a busy couple of years for us, which is all good from a dealer perspective, from an employee perspective, from a consumer perspective. It really signals our commitment to this market and our willingness to make the investments required to grow.
Well, what can you tease about that Genesis brand? When are we going to see or hear the more information?
We're going to go to Detroit at the North American International Auto Show in January, and we're going to lay out more details of the rollout of this plan. It won't happen overnight. You won't flip a switch and all of a sudden it's different. It'll be driven by product, and we've got a new product next year. It starts with the Equus. Then we're going to have 5 all-new products over 5 years. 3 of those products are in brand new segments that we don't operate in right now. So that means incremental volume potential, margin potential. So we're very, very bullish on it, and we want it to roll out organically, not to one day all of a sudden it's all going to be different. We've been selling cars to premium customers for 7 years, so it's not new to us, and now we're going to take that and grow. We're going to expand our lineup, and if you think about it, it really becomes difficult. If you end up with 5 premium models and you don't go with a brand to hold those under as an umbrella, it just becomes very difficult to market them and to manage your showroom. You get an awful lot of vehicles out there. So we think a Genesis brand with revised badging and revised alphanumeric nomenclature makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons.
It certainly does, and seeing the growth here for Hyundai is tremendously exciting. You are in demand yourself, so I'm going to let you go, but always a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you very much. Great seeing you again.